Brought to you by USCham Media and Jamal Suliman Official Forum. Recorded and uploaded by Namanimo.
أهلا بكل الذين ينضموا للاستماع إلى راديو بلدي، أول راديو عربي أمريكي يجمع في بث حي ومباشر ولاية ميشيجن، شيكاغو، وينزر، كندا، ويعنى بقضايا العرب في المهجر. برامجنا في راديو بلدي كل يوم جمعة من 8 وحتى 9 صباحا مع ليلى، الحسيني وحنانيا في بث حي ومباشر من ميشيجن وشيكاغو عبر WNZK راديو 690 AM و WJJG 1530 AM. We will have actor Jamal Suliman. He will join us from here from Detroit, and I'm so excited to have him with me this morning.
Yeah, he is a well-known actor, and from Syria, correct?
Yes, he's currently from Syria, Ray, and I think you know him very well since he played a lot of roles in Egypt, right?
Yeah, and I think that, you know, he's actually very famous, well-known throughout the Middle East, and including here, you know, getting, you know, so many people are very excited because he is coming, you know, to your, to Detroit. I believe he's in Detroit on his way to the studio.
Yes.
And he's going to be the main attraction at your event that you have Sunday, right?
Well, we have Sunday, very nice event, Ray, Mother Day event. Mr. Slyman, we will honor to have him, and really the community very excited to meet with him and talk to him and listen for all the achievement, you know, he did.
Yeah, we're very excited to talk to him about some of his new projects, and even to, you know, let some of the listeners call him and talk to him and welcome him to Detroit.
Of course.
We wish we could bring him to Chicago.
Well, I think Samy, really he was wishing, you know, to visit Washington D.C., Chicago, and most of the state here. They have a really high population when it comes to Arab American, but his time, Ray, is very, very tight. You know, he has to get back to Egypt to continue really shooting his new, I think, film Love Story.
Yeah, is this the TV series that he's doing?
Yes.
He's doing a TV series.
TV series, right.
And I think it's called Body Memories, Sakarat Jasad.
This is one, and he's doing another one. It's Love Story.
Wow.
Yes, in Arabic, قصة حب.
Wow. Well, Arabs love love. Love.
Well, I think love is universal, right?
Arabs are good people. They're nice people. We get such a terrible image from, you know, the way everything happens. They blame everybody.
Welcome to Radio Baladi, and I have with me, I would like to welcome actor Jamal Suliman, currently with me in the studio. And good morning, Mr. Suliman.
Good morning.
Welcome to Detroit.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Jamal, welcome to Detroit, and so glad to have you back on the program. I also, Laila, want to bring on Warren David, who is on the line. Warren, you're on with Jamal Suliman and Laila in Detroit. Thank you for calling us back, Warren.
Oh, it's my pleasure to be here. Good morning, Jamal.
Good morning, Warren. How are you?
Yeah, and Warren is going to be, Warren was telling us about how he's expanding his network of Arab Detroit to Arab Chicago. He just bought a new website domain, which is phenomenal. I think it's ArabAmerican.com. ArabAmerica.com. That's tremendous. Now, Warren, Jamal is in Detroit to help work with, you know, this event that he'll be performing this Sunday, and I know that you're a co-sponsor.
That's correct. And we're very excited to have Jamal in Detroit. It's his first visit to Detroit, which is the capital of Arab America. And we're very excited because we've never really had an actor of his demeanor in the Michigan area, in Detroit, and he is one of the leading actors, not just in Syria where he's from, but in the entire Middle East. And we're so excited. You know, he's going to be at the University of Michigan today. He's going to be doing a lecture on Arab television and film, cinema. He's going to be touring around the city. He's going to be visiting, for instance, like the Arab American National Museum, which is the only Arab American National Museum, the only Arab American museum in the country. Yeah, I love 17,000 museums in the United States. It's the only one.
Right, I know. I love that museum. It's one of the reasons of course, being Arab, Detroit is our capital of the Arab community in the United States. So, Jamal, you are in, like, the Washington, D.C. of the Arab American community.
Yes, I understand that, and I met some of the Arabic community last night. I mean, on a dinner and before, since I arrived to the airport. They're really nice, very warm people, and I'm proud of them because every one of them has achieved a very good, nice, respectable life. And I'm glad to be with them. And I would like to thank my friend Warren for the sweet words he said about me.
Yeah, and Warren, any final thoughts? We'll let you go. I mean, it would just remind you that when you do launch in Chicago and even around the country, let me know. I'd be happy to help with by writing about some of that in some of the many columns that I write about.
Well, thank you very much. And how can I not launch in Chicago without having Ray Hanania as part of it? So we will definitely let you know, Ray. And I want to congratulate you and Laila on what you've been doing and doing such a great job as far as building a sort of, it's kind of like the beginning of a national Arab American radio network. And I know you're beta testing it between Chicago and Detroit, but I think that you guys are pregnant. And you're just about ready to deliver. And
I hope so.
What you're doing. So.
All right, Warren. Listen, it is great to have you on all the time. We do appreciate your support, and we have to bring you on to talk. When you're ready to launch, let's make sure we bring you on the radio show here and during my regular show in Chicago, Monday through Friday. We'll bring you on one morning so we can kind of talk with the community to promote that. So thank you, Warren.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to Warren.
Ray, I'm glad also to have with me Mr. Samy Qady, and he has a diploma in filmmaker, making Motion Picture Institute of Michigan in 2007, right, Samy?
That's right.
What else we need to know about you? Introduce yourself, please.
I think that the most important thing is the last film that I mean, we finished in 2009, Raised Alone, and the film so far won 8 awards, nationally and internationally. And the last screening we had was at the Raleigh Studios in Hollywood last month, and we premiered it internationally at the Damascus Film Festival in last November, and this is where I met again Mr. Jamal. It was a pleasure. I met him, you remember Mr. Jamal, I think we met in 2008 at Cannes Film Festival when I was screening my film there, and met him again in Damascus in another festival, and here we are in the U.S., so it's kind of like 3 meetings in 3 different countries. It's amazing how small the world is.
Pleasure to me.
Pleasure meeting you.
Well, Samy, really we are so glad to have Mr. Jamal Suliman with us today. And I believe we wake you up early, right, Mr. Suliman?
Depending on the time on the country.
It is. Now, you've had a long trip
from Egypt to Los Angeles, and then from Los Angeles to Detroit. I mean, now it took me a few days to get adapted to the time in Los Angeles. So waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning in Los Angeles, it started to be normal. I came here to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, which means 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in Los Angeles. So it's really difficult. It's fine.
Yeah, listen, I know when I travel to the Middle East, it takes me days before I can figure out what's going on in my own head. I'm impressed that you're so on the ball here this morning. morning. What is it? How difficult is it to